The Violinist by Archibald Lampman. In Dresden in the square one day, his face of parchment seamed and gray, with wheezy bow and proffered hat, an old blind violinist sat. Like one from whose worn heart the heat of life had long ago retired, he played to the unheeding street until the old thin hands were tired. Few marked the player how he played, or how the child beside his knee besought the passers-by for aid, so softly and so wistfully. A stranger passed the little hand, went forth so often, checked and spurned. The stranger wavered, came to stand, looked round with absent eyes, and turned. He saw the sightless, withered face, the tired old hands, the whitened hair, the child with such a mournful grace, the little features pinched and spare. "I have no money, but," said he, "give me the violin and bow. I'll play a little, we shall see, whether the gold will come or no." With lifted brow and flashing eyes, he faced the noisy street and played. The people turned in quick surprise, and every foot drew near and stayed. First from the shouting bow he sent a summons, an impetuous call. Then some old store of grief long pent broke from his heart and mastered all. The tumult sank at his command. The passing wheels were hushed and stilled. The burning soul, the sweeping hand, a sacred ecstasy fulfilled. The darkness of the outer strife, the weariness, the child within, the giant wrongfulness of life, leaped storming from the violin. The jingling round of pleasure broke. Gay carriages were drawn near, and all the proud and haughty folk leaned from their cushioned seats to hear. And then the player changed his tone, and wrought another miracle. Of music half a prayer, half moan, a cry exceeding sorrowful. A strain of pity for the weak, the poor that fall without a cry, the common hearts that never speak, but break beneath the press and die. Throughout the great and silent crowd, the music fell on human ears, and many kindly heads were bowed, and many eyes were warm with tears. "And now your gold," the player cried, "while love is master of your mood." He bowed and turned and slipped aside and vanished in the multitude. And all the people flocked at that, the money like a torrent rolled, until the gray old battered hat was bursting to the brim with gold. And loudly, as the giving grew, the question rose at every part, if any named or any knew the stranger with so great a heart, or what the moving wonder meant, such playing never heard before. A lady from her carriage leant, and murmured softly, "It was spore."